Well, we have done it. We've reached Season Zero's epilogue in the Listen Along, which gives us our first encounter with the Machine King. And we're transitioning into Season 1, a Slanted Reflection, when it comes to the Listen Along and all the reimaginings. In terms of updates, we've got some news on those reimaginings for heroes, and little looks behind the adventure. That's what TABTA's for, right? But first, a message to our heroes. Hey everyone, if you're hearing this quick message, you're in the public version of TABTA. Right now in the Heroes of Edera version, I am chatting with them, thanking them for supporting the series and help keep the lights on while we're so small, and sharing little songs and stories and behind-the-scenes stuff. So if you guys want access to that and to support the series, help keep the lights on while we're still a small little shop, you can check us out on patreon.com/7thvalkyrie, that's 7THVALKYRIE, and learn more. Anyway, on into the show. Hey everybody, and welcome to TABTA, the adventure behind the adventure of the 7th Valkyrie, where we watch one series go from total obscurity to maybe 7 seasons in a movie, or maybe we just find the power of friendship along the way. I'm your host, Colin Sharp, creator and current voice of the 7th Valkyrie, and it's great to have you listening. It's a late night recording. I am off the clock. I'm wiggling. I'm woggling. So let's get through it. But if I'm a little silly, first, let's cover the week in 7th V content on Wednesday. Epilogue of Season 0. Fully reimagined, finishing up Season 0 with the coat of polish it really always deserved. We get to encounter the Machine King. He gives us some tantalizing tidbits to consider as we start to transition into Season 1. And then Friday, we'll break down between the differences and the upgrades that we talked about, and how that transformed in the Listen Along. So that's coming out Friday after the episode drops Wednesday. And then a week from today, we're back again with TABTA. That's what you got coming up this week if you're a public listener. And again, heroes, you have that ahead of schedule. Speaking of being ahead of schedule, talking about 7th V production and business. First couple hours of Season 1 Reimagined just dropped for Heroes of Edera on Patreon. That includes the prologue through Chapter 4, so I think it was almost like 2:15 in terms of content that you guys can listen to. And that'll be making its way out to public listeners over time, over the course of the next several weeks or months, as we begin in the Listen Along. That was the big chunk of work in 7th Feed this week, since that's a lot of processing recording. But we'll get back up, spun up, and writing again, I think this week again, in terms of getting Season 3 chugging along. Other than that, I got my SEO meeting with my buddy to start strategizing there, helping bring new people into the world of 7th V. And as always, massive shout out to our Heroes of Edera. You guys are keeping the lights on. Without you, 7th V would not be chugging along smoothly. Anyway. As for what's going on with me, Colin, the guy behind the scenes, getting spun up with some of my other businesses. This start of the year, we're making some investment in the gym, trying to get all my personal clients for other consultancies organized for the year. I do a modified version of all-in-one digital marketing I call Conversion Path Optimization, and I created a fun color-coded little chart and report to condense all of that information for my clients, and I'm very excited about that. I'm not usually a charts and graphs and reports kind of guy, but this was good. And let me think. Other than that, been working on getting back into my exercise routine, trying to eat healthy, trying to drink a lot less. And I know that's pretty much what everyone else does when the year starts, but for me, being home in Costa Rica makes it super easy. And I hope that you guys are all feeling that momentum in your own way. And if you're not, it's okay. Sometimes just getting out of bed is, even if you get out of that, sometimes just waking up and making an effort to just do a little better than yesterday is all you need. Anyway, with that note, boop-a-doop. Into the Q&A. Sorry, I got a notification from my chess app. If anyone feels like playing chess, dueling me in some dailies, maybe pop on. Let me know in a comment. This comment in particular is a question that comes from Counting Bard, my CPA rock star little brother, who asks, all right, dude, best food and best beverage that you had the whole time we were home. And so to you, my little brother, you thought I was going to say Sukiban, didn't you? But actually, I went to Monami. You didn't get to go. I went with Mom. And it was the best like pure food experience I had while I was there. Just some really, really good like inventive sushi, some toasts. Best beverage would probably be one of the red wine or sake bottles we had. Oh, no. Okay. Absolutely. It's going to be one of the reds we had on raclette night, which also you didn't get to have. Me. Sucks to be you. And for everyone else, this has been me shitting on my little brother about food he didn't get to have. So, ha! Anyway, that's... If you got a question for me that you'd like to hear answered, leave a comment and I'll check before next week. In the meantime, stay tuned for our upcoming releases, Wednesday and Friday for the public, with the hero versions already available. And I'll be sending you guys lots of love. Here's a big hug from me. Ooh. Yeah, there you go. Ciao.